Hello, procrastinators! Merry Christmas and welcome to the final day of the Nerd³ Awards 2021. Before we get going, I've just been given a note. Could the following people contact reception? Bjorn von Ryzen, Bryce O'Winter, Forrest Harmelodic, Jeffrey Boeing, Kanako the Squirrel, Ryan Bolter, Selwyn Nipel, Zion Aiken, and Zoom Zero. The bus you turned up in is illegally parked and about to be towed. Thank you. Right, on with the show. Today's award is, well, this game of the year. The very best game that came out in 2021 and one of the finest video games ever made. The winner is... unsurprisingly, Psychonauts 2. If you don't mind me getting a little personal with this one, 2021 kicked my fucking ass. It really did. I started the year by picking through the debris of a pandemic that's still fucking raging on a year later. Family members lost, vaccines still far off, having to come off my antidepressants cold turkey thanks to supply issues, and all of that got capped off by the sudden loss of my therapist in March. I've had some bad mental health times in my life, but 2021 takes the cake as the hardest damn year to just be in my head. And on top of that, you've got the state of the world as we crash from the information era into the misinformation era. My brain was drowning with news of ever-lying politicians, vaccine deniers, and people pretending they own a picture for money that will be worthless when their own actions speed up the ecological collapse of the only planet we should really give a shit about. The human race looks to have the survivability of a lemming who's just seen Walt Disney on the horizon. So when Psychonauts 2 released, I was excited for it to take me back to 2005, the year of Feel Good Inc., Batman Begins, and the Ninth Doctor saying run for the first time. A year when the space shuttle was still flying, Daniel Craig was announced as Bond, and a little game called Psychonauts became one of my favourites ever. Just a little jaunt to the midpoint between now and my birth. A little nostalgia can be good for the soul, you know? But Psychonauts 2 didn't do that. It never took me back. It stayed here in this godforsaken year and told me to take a breath, to give myself time. It's okay to find things hard. Everyone does from time to time. In this life, you just have to be compassionate, especially to yourself. Also, it's a fucking great game to boot. This year saw a bit of resurgence in the humble 3D platformer, and all I can say about that is it's about fucking time! 3D platformers are amazing! Who doesn't love Spyro, Crash, Mario, Ratchet, and / or Clank? They're so simple, collecting things, jump over holes, watch out for the lava, but they're endlessly satisfying and moreish. Psychonauts 2 takes this humble genre and throws away the expected. Gone are Ice World, Fire World, Sand World, and in its place are incredible, incredible worlds like Giant Wedding Cake of Grieving Widower, a cooking game show where the food is sentient, and, like, here's some LSD worlds. In the majority of platformers, levels are just a series of obstacles, challenges to be nothing more than challenges. But in Psychonauts 2, each level is the narrative. You literally explore these incredibly well-written characters inside as well as out, with gorgeous touches like an already known character having a different voice in someone else's mind because those two people have never met before. As well as the levels, the hub world, Psychonauts HQ, is a delight, with secrets and unexpectedly huge outside sections, one of which is basically a playable Gravity Falls. Lead character Raz's family plays a huge part in the story, which incidentally is only a day or two after the first two Psychonauts, but the R1 is canon of course, and well, to say any more, we're going to spoiler Terry. There's a huge swathe of new enemies, each one representing some sort of mental issue. In the minds of Psychonauts 2, bad ideas, enablers, and panic attacks all take physical form, and you've got to twat them away with various psychic powers. Panic attacks, for example, need slowing down for you to be able to deal with them. That's combat mechanics as theme! This right here, this is the good stuff. Look, it's no secret I'm a huge Double Fine fan. I basically wrote an entire fucking book to express that point. But this is full power Ultra Instinct Double Fine. Silly comedy, serious character work, an exceptional soundtrack, excellent, innovative worlds, and a positive message about mental health make Psychonauts 2 the game of 2021. This is the year that we need a game that emphasizes compassion above all else, that everyone has their problems, that nobody is born bad. A game that came into existence because tens of thousands of people believed in a small company with big ideas, enough to put their money on the line. Psychonauts 2 is a game that doesn't rely on nostalgia, but reminds you instead that today is tomorrow's nostalgia. In another 16 years, who knows where we'll all be? But I'll tell you this, I will look back on this difficult fucking time and I will smile. I will smile thanks to my family, my endless array of animals, surprising my sister at her birthday after 2 years of not seeing her, the hugs, the kindness, the just checking in messages, the fucking Zoom parties, the generosity of you lot watching, and the fact that I just got through it. I've managed to get onto new, stronger pills, and while they're currently proving difficult to get stable, I can feel them giving me a new hand to play. I have a new therapist, and while I'm not out of the woods, I'm on a good path. 2021 sucked, it really did. But the world of 2021 is so much more open to discussions about mental health than 2005 was. I can't help but regain that optimism that drives me. Yeah, we've still got some stuff to fight, but that's always been the case. Nothing is unfixable. Nothing is too broken. Nobody is too far gone. All it takes is understanding and empathy, and we'll be alright. Psychonauts 2 unashamedly wears that message for all to see, and I really hope as many people as possible do. It deserves to be my game of the fucking year. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching these videos. They were right faff to right. And that's it for this year. But next year, we've got an experimental Pokemon, FromSoft's first ever open world game, more Dying Light, Aloy, fucking fighting dinosaur fun time, Gran Turismo's realistic driving, a Saints Row reboot that looks better with every trailer, Bethesda's next grand adventure, and maybe even another Breath of the Wild. Video gaming wise at least, it's gonna be a cracker. Thank you for watching, and now, the credits. There we go, 1211 Wolf, who called themselves that just to get at the very top there. Who else we got? A lot of people just called Alex, one uppercase, one lowercase. Kirk Northrop, that's a surname, Northrop. Where are you from? Andrew G. Do you want to give his full name, Andrew G? Mysterious. He's a G-man. We got Lil Dab. Don't know what that was. That was just words they shot past. Ben Rice, lowercase. Very sub-G person, Ben Rice. Martin Fisher. Yes, he likes to fish for Martins. Make your own jokes. Carol. Just Carol. There's just a Carol there. Don't need any more than that. We got a Mike Bonds. Loves a Bon does Mike Bond. That's what they always friends say. Mike Bon. No, Mike Bond loves a Bon. Doesn't matter. We got Connor Feeney. That was Connor Feeney. We got Owen Smith. That's an English person. Owen Smith. That could not be anything but an English version. We got Diddly Do, which is their brother invented the comment section. No, the description. Fuck. Because Weezy Wet called it the Diddly Do. It doesn't matter. Sam H. The H stands for hot stuff. Forrest with his little fucking slogan that fucked up the. What is it? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Sorio99. Love a bit of Sorio in my life. Hoopy. They're a fruit. We got TJ HD. I prefer the standard definition. It was better in 4.3 was TJ. Jack Lake. Is there another Jack Lake I just saw? No. Jackson Lake. Oh my god, it's the Doctor. Or something you pretended they were the Doctor. Trumpet 007. Yeah, you can't exactly be stealthy if you're a 007 truck. Just Bond sneaking in the base. I do not know what a trumpet sounds like. Should I go? Okay, bye.